Canna Comedy Show. Come on, y'all. Make please, please. I am your host. My name is Kevin. We doing it for the whole block tonight. Make some noise for yourself coming out. We got a great show. A bunch of comics lined up tonight that y'all gonna love. We got another mic that's better. Is this the bad one? Because the other one is kind of good. All right, I'm good. What's up, Marcel? Yeah, we gonna get this shit going. What's up, Tom? You ready? Yeah, y'all a beautiful crowd. Where is everybody from? Where y'all from? Where y'all from? VA. What, you speak for them? Where y'all from? You from Baltimore? Okay. Y'all know them? You don't know them? Y'all just met? Where in VA y'all from? Springfield. Oh, Springfield, beautiful place. Springfield is where they manufacture white people there. It's a beautiful place. And Baltimore is a little different than Springfield, am I right? You got love for Baltimore? Hey, the white women in Baltimore are a little different than the Springfield white women, ain't they? They all got neck tat energy. Whether they got neck tats or not, white bitches from Baltimore all got neck tat energy. Check. You feel me?
I don't have a neck tat.
Okay. Do you have any tattoos?
No, I don't.
You told me you had a tattoo on your foreskin. He said you had a tattoo on your foreskin. You had to roll it back to see it. Didn't you say that?
I am literally Jewish.
Okay, that's true. Shout out to my Jews. I'm Jewish adjacent. I just got my 3rd circumcision last week. No epidural. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good. Also, I feel good because I don't wear underwear. Where all my free ballers at? Who don't wear underwear? Make some noise. Don't be ashamed. Fellas, y'all don't need underwear. It's a fact. And I'm going to tell you one thing. There's only a thin denim separating y'all from my executive summary. That's what I call my genitals. I call it my executive summary. You know what I mean? We don't need it. We've been lied to by the Haynes family and the Fruit of the Loom industrial complex. We've been told we need underwear. We don't need it. Women, it's a different story. Y'all need underwear. You'll have an open gash. It's like a wound. Okay? It's just a home for bacteria. It's very disgusting, but I love it. Okay? Y'all need underwear. Men, we don't need it, okay? And you looking at me like, yo, Kevin, you don't wear underwear. Aren't you worried you're going to soil your pants? Nah, I'm not worried because I'm an adult and I believe in myself. Also, I got a bidet at the crib. You know what a bidet is? It cleans your booty hole. You used a bidet? It cleans your booty hole. I know what you're thinking. You say, oh, Kevin, you fancy. What if I can't afford a bidet? I'll tell you what. Every bathroom has a bidet if you're willing to sit up on the sink. You just got to sit up on the sink and run the water. Don't do that at your friend's house. They might get mad. They might say, why does my faucet smell like your ass? They might get mad. And then you're like, why do you know what my ass smells like specifically? That's a close friend. You guys ready for a show? You guys ready to see someone else on this stage? Make some noise. Come on, guys. I need your support. Live comedy don't happen in a pandemic without your support. Y'all people right now are literally out here risking y'all lives to laugh. So please clap louder than that, please. This first comic coming on the stage is a touring comic. He's all over the country. Make some noise for the very funny Von Michael.
No sequin. Buckles on the jacket, it's elite.
What's up, y'all? What's going on? Everybody doing all right? Can y'all hear me? This is what's up? What's going on? This is DC different. It's the only city you can go to a place where people just rolling up weed casually. Like this shit ain't happening in Virginia. Who thought this quarantine was gonna last this long? One white woman in the back. I ain't think. Look, it was March. I thought this shit was gonna last for a month. I thought I was good. It is October now. I wanted this shit single. You know how hard it is to try to date in the quarantine? Who's trying to have sex with a face mask on? Like that shit. I can't even bring a girl back to my apartment because I ain't got a thermometer to check her temperature. Like that. It's crazy. It's crazy trying to date. Women, y'all complain too much. For real, y'all will complain the entire day. I took a girl to a drive-in movie theater, right? She want to complain the entire day talking about, oh my God, I can't see because the Uber driver head in the way. I'm like, you better get comfortable in this Uber pool. I ain't started dating until like my late 20s, y'all. Like, I went through my first breakup. in my late 20s. I ain't date because my parents, they was all about playing sports and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know a breakup have you going through like crazy emotions. Have you doing crazy things like listening to Taylor Swift for 8 hours straight. Then they kicked me out of that Best Buy. Yeah, I tell you how it happened, how I got broken up with. We was laying in bed, right? She was like, hey, this ain't gonna work out. You can stay tonight, but you gotta leave in the morning. I was in my feelings, yo. I was angry. I was like, oh, I got petty. I was like, you gonna break up with me? I'm gonna snore the entire night. Like, I took off my sleep apnea machine. I was like, bitch, you gonna get the full effects of this right here. This quarantine like self-therapy, man. Quarantine like self-therapy. My white friend told me that you gotta grieve when you go through a breakup. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's part of black people culture. Grieve. You can trace that shit back to slavery. Once soon as slavery ended, we ain't had time to grieve. We had to look for an apartment. But you gotta prioritize what you grieve about, though. Prioritize. Because I'm living in a hostel, sharing a room with another man. He crying, I'm crying. I'm like, bro, why you crying? He was like, I'm crying because we two grown men sharing a bunk bed. I said, damn. I'm crying over vagina. He crying because we sharing IKEA furniture. I ain't know what to do. This is my first time. I'm trying to get advice from other people. One of my friends told me one way to get over a woman is get underneath another woman, and I'm a literal person. Whatever you tell me, I take it literally. I called my white friend. I was like, bro, my mom's sitting on top of me right now, and I still got feelings. I like black women. Black women will help you prioritize your struggle. I was like, Mom, this girl broke my heart. She was like, forget her. You owe me $20. You should have got that out of the relationship. Learn about mental health, man. I learned that a lot of black people don't know about mental health. I just learned what anxiety was. This whole time, I thought my drug dealer was lacing my weed with insecurities. I was like, ooh, this kush making me a mama's boy. Because I only heard white people talk about, I thought only white people had anxiety. I thought it was a side effect of gluten or something. And I ain't want to turn white. I can't afford kale. Learn about your insecurity. I ain't know being broke was an insecurity. I ain't know being broke was an insecurity, so I thought every girl that was posting about broke dudes on Facebook was talking about me. I was like, how the hell Brooke know I wash my paper plates? I'm about to block her. You gotta deal with them though, man. 'Cause I fucked around, had a panic attack, man. Them shit ain't cool. You have a panic attack. I started calling random people on my phone, confessing the crimes. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry. I stole your weed and your cocaine. I ain't mean to do that, Pastor, but God forgiveness. I started going to therapy. Expensive, man. They told me to go to therapy. Therapy expensive as hell. I tried to find a cheaper alternative route. I was going on Bumble and Tinder and looking for women who occupation said therapists. They'd be like, what you want to talk about? My daddy issues. Then I used to have a job. They gave me free therapy. I stopped going because, like, I tell you why. My therapist, he stuttered. And I ain't got no problem against people that stutter, but it's a problem when you charging me by the hour. I'm like, bro, you need to write this shit down. Send me an email. And I'm the type of person, like, you got to give me, like, you can give me advice, but you also can tell me what I can and cannot do, right? Because he told me for my bad attitude, count down from 10 to 1, right? I tried, the shit ain't work. I went back to him. He was like, explain to me why it didn't work. And I told him, you know, I was sitting down. Dude walked past me. He bumped me on my shoulder, knocked me to the floor, like I'm on the ground. And this dude kept walking. He didn't say sorry or nothing. I'm mad and I'm pissed, right? So I did what my therapist told me to do. I started counting down from 10 to 1. But I added what I want to do. I started yelling it out loud, though. So I'm like, 10, 9, 8, 7. And he was like, what happened next? I was like, man, people start running away from me. Hide behind seats. Then I got tased and put in a holding cell. He was like, that's your problem. You're not supposed to say it out loud, especially not on the plane. D.C., man, feel good to be back in D.C., man. I was on a run for a while, and don't stereotype me, not from the law, from a mouse. For real, I walked in my apartment. I was about to pack in my luggage. I saw a mouse. I dropped my luggage, and I just ran to New York. Dumbest shit ever, because New York, the mecca of mice and rats. Like, that's where they go to train. My roommate, she tried to educate me how to catch them, but it didn't make sense. She was like, we got to put a mouse trap down and peanut butter, right? But she want to put this gluten organic peanut butter on the mousetrap. I'm sitting there confused. I'm like, are we trying to catch mice or white women? I'm like, these are Trader Joe traps right here. We ain't catching no mouse. We catching Susan. It's a real fear. I went to the doctor. He confirmed it's a real fear. He said it's called being a bitch. And I just hate how women try to judge you and tell you how you should act. Oh, you better man up and go catch the mouse. Why can't we both be afraid? At least we got something in common. I'm a pussy, you a pussy. It's the weed crowd. Weed crowd, man. I grew up, man, back in D.C. D.C. going through gentrification, y'all. I was against it. I was anti-gentrification till I found out I was a gentrifier. I didn't know I was a gentrifier until I walked past Whole Foods the other day. I looked down and I had on yoga pants. I was like, damn, I got a fat ass. I think it says juicy on my butt. This comedy journey rough, y'all. Comedy journey, you chase your dreams, bro. I've been homeless before, sleeping in my car. But I was bougie homeless. I would only sleep in the suburbs. They'd be like, Vaughn, where you live? In a cul-de-sac. I was living in a hostel, 3-bedroom apartment, 18 roommates. People were stealing my food. I had to turn vegan because ain't nobody gonna steal your Brussels sprouts. The lady that owned the place, she ain't paid the rent. We got kicked out. We had 18 people come out of a 3-bedroom apartment at one time. She talking about this an eviction. I'm like, nah, this a fire drill. I got a female roommate now. She cool. I like her. I just hate that she got this boyfriend always making complaints. Like I'm sitting on the couch. She come up to me talking about me and my girl don't want you around here in your boxes. I need that to stop. I'm like, bro, I'm confused because your girl and her Tuesday boyfriend never complained about this before. I'm like, y'all need to work y'all communication or something. Tuesday boyfriend, cool as hell, y'all. He gave me his Netflix password. We watched Grey's Anatomy together. He took me to brunch. Hey, man, I've been Von Michael, VONMYCHAEL. I'm on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Pornhub, anything you want to see me on. Peace. Have a good night.
Keep it going for Von Michael. And can somebody let there be light? Can somebody let there be light, please? Because this is the situation. Also, Vaughn is VONMYCHAEL, okay? It's spelled special. He's a special motherfucker, so keep that in mind. This next comic coming to the stage, very funny dude. He's performed all over the country, all over the city. Make some noise for Michael Summers!
Hello, everybody. I've never done a show where I was 10 feet above the audience, so this is nice. I feel like, you know, in one of those like countries where you see like the leader making an announcement to the courtyard, and in the courtyard they're like, kill him, kill him. All right, cool, that's good. I like that everybody else on the street is also hearing this, so I hope somebody just drove by and they're like, oh shit, they're killing somebody over there. This is good. I'm obviously desperate to do stand-up. That's why I'm here. We all will, I think we'll suck dick to do comedy. I think at this point we found that out from comedians. This is also nice because the laughs don't travel up. I know that nobody's laughing right now, but when you do, I won't hear them either. So that's a lot of fun. Anybody else, did this happen to you whenever this pandemic started where you like panicked and were like, ah shit, I didn't learn any skills before everything exploded? Everybody had apocalypse plans too. Back when we all had, you know, the jobs and shit. Like everybody was like, I'm fucking ready. When the apocalypse comes, I know what I'm doing. And then it's like, all right, it's here. What are you doing? It's like, I'm crying on the couch. That was the plan the whole time. I'm going to be doing that for about 6 months. It has been nice. I don't have health insurance. That's a fun thing. Didn't have it before though, so you know I'm not panicking. You know how doctors, they take that oath where they like have to help somebody if somebody's like, is there a doctor in the house, right? Next time I get on a plane, I want to do that. Like I want to stand up and be like, is there a doctor in the house? And they're like, oh yeah, I'm a doctor. And be like, I haven't had a physical in 5 years. So you want to go to the bathroom and take a look at me? Just please tell me what's wrong with my body. Because I don't know the last time I actually saw a doctor. I think it was a decade ago. I'm really young too. If Hollywood is here, also young. I don't know. I don't want to fucking go to California. It's on fire. That's good. That's a nice thing. You know, everybody's like, I'm gonna go out to LA and be an actor. It's like, well, we burned down LA, so go somewhere else. All right, good, nice. What's up? I like that this dude is not even paying attention to the show. Just sitting there. He's like, I'm not moving, so you can have the show around me. And I'm chilling right here. Just keep doing what you're doing. Thanks. Thanks for putting that. I really want to be lit well from the side. This is not, I'm trying to, I know we're here at a weed dispensary. I am trying to smoke weed less. I just wish it wasn't all day, every day now. Because it's, like, here's the thing. Sober me wants to not, doesn't want to be sober. And so every day I wake up and I get high. But I'm putting a lot of pressure on high me. You know, because used to, like, I would take care of, like, the regular chores, and then I'd let, high me celebrate. And now I'm like, high me, you're doing the chores, too. You're taking care of everything. It's just I'm making him clock in a lot of shifts lately, and he needs to take a break. Also, buy a lot of weed. Get high. Keep this place in business. I am getting dumber, too. Is anybody else getting stupider during all this? Yeah, because I'm not reading books. I'm not doing it. I can't read. I can read, but it just makes me sleepy. Like 2 pages of a book is like an Ambien for me. If I read a whole chapter, I'm going to black out and do some weird shit. Like, why was Michael putting... What's up? Which? The white bitch right there? Thanks. The gallery's up here, too. This is great. All right, well, apparently some white bitch is fucked up. I don't know. We'll investigate it later. We are looking into the fucked up white bitch situation. Nobody panic. We are addressing it, and we will act accordingly. I'm trying to sound like a politician that's just not giving you a straight answer. We know about the situation, and we are aware. The right parties involved are okay. Go vote, I guess. I am getting dumber. Like I said, I'm going back into. I'm still doing the joke. Here's why. I'm getting dumber because I don't read. We already discussed that. The only way I'm learning now is like through documentaries, and I'm only watching those when I'm high. So it doesn't really help. I think it's because when I get high, I think like this is a waste of time. But if I'm watching a documentary, I'm like, oh, well, at least I'm learning. At least I'm putting it's never useful information. Like the last documentary I watched was on African elephants. And the only thing I remember from it is that they do this weird thing when they're mating. Like a circle of females will gather around the couple and cheer them on. You can get high and look this up. It does happen. Elephants will be like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hey, Bridget, come here. Come here. Is that Donna and Steve? Yeah, it is. It looks like they're about to go at it. Yeah, let's gather the girls. Let's get over there. And then they all, run over slowly because they're elephants. And they're like, yeah, back up into it, Donna. Give it to her, Steve. This is a safe space. Explore each other's bodies. That information is never going to come in handy. Like, not one. I'm never going to see somebody's car broken down on the side of the road, and they're like, I don't know, maybe it's the alternator. I'm like, well, did you know when African elephants are made, this isn't helping you? Okay. I'm just glad we're not like that, Can you imagine if every time you were about to have sex, like, all of her friends and family came into the room? And they were just like, all right, Tiffany, oh, he's done. No, Bridget, stay in the living room. He's done. Yeah, no, it was fast. Yeah, passionate, but fast. Yeah, no, he's an inside boyfriend. He would not make it in the wild. It is hard being single now. Anybody having a hard time being single? Nope. Good for you guys. I have a hard time being single myself, just because I have a girlfriend, and that I find makes it a lot harder. Thanks for thinking that joke is funny. Anybody that did. If you didn't, I didn't realize you were my girlfriend, and we can argue about that on the ride home together. I'm kidding. I love my girlfriend. She's a very nice. Puts up with me. All the time. It's nice being in a relationship. It is, because like all the work is taken out of it. Like I don't have to impress her anymore. Like I don't have to lie about making money or working out. She knows I don't do those things. Like getting laid, that's the easiest part now. Like there's no more work in there. All I have to do are chores. That's it. That's how it works in my house. Is you do the dishes, you get to have sex. So the kitchen's clean. Yeah. If you're single, you can do this too. It's just, before you jerk off, do the dishes. Just be in the kitchen like, someone's getting a treat after this. I have been a good boy. Not sure why I'm washing cups like this, but it's definitely going to take me longer. Then I've earned the treat by the end. All right, lost 2 people on the jerk-off material. Somebody's going to walk away. It's good that you're on the sidewalk, too, Some people, they have to walk out of the club, but now it's outside, so you just have to go to the car. This is good. I like doing comedy a lot. job that I've ever had. I've never had like a good job. I've never had a job where they give you like a desk and a computer and they're like, here, this is yours. And it's like, oh, can I take this home with me? Because I would like to have these things in my house. I've only worked shit jobs. That's all I've done. It's like I've been a dishwasher before. I've worked in a call center. When I was in high school, I was a janitor at my high school, which I'm not sure how they let that happen. I wasn't a good student. And they were like, well, maybe he can clean up afterwards. Maybe that's how he pitches in. It was more like a reverse Good Will Hunting. They just left like a mop in a corner with like a very difficult puddle to clean up. And I was like, oh, okay. And they saw it. They were like, oh, he's not leaving any streaks. And I dropped it. I was like, I'm never going to Harvard. And they're like, we didn't think you were going to Harvard. All right. That's it for it's been a lot of fun. Enjoy the rest. Bye.
Yeah. Keep it going for Michael Summers. We're going to keep this fun rolling. The next comic stage is super funny, super energetic. Make some noise for the one and only Sid Vicious. Hey.
That's what I'm talking about. What's up, y'all? What's up? How the hell y'all doing? How everybody doing tonight? Yes. This is my first comedy show I get to fuck with people while they actually walk down the goddamn street and shit. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. So anytime somebody walk by, make sure y'all say hi to them. Everybody just say hi to them anytime they walk by and shit, okay? That's what's up. We got a couple of celebrities in the house tonight. Got a couple of celebrities. With the older guy, the most interesting guy in the world and shit. He left already and shit. I don't know if he had a black woman too. That nigga was amazing. How the fuck? She had a bush too. I think it's amazing. How you doing, young lady? What's that on your head? What's that, a ring? What's that? It's a hat. Okay, it looked like a condom for a second. I thought it was a orange magnum for a second. It looked good on you though. It looked good. Just fucking around. Make some noise, y'all. Make some noise if y'all love y'all mother. If y'all love y'all mother, make some noise. Okay. Cool. You see the guy right here? Right here, the cool ass motherfucker right here who ain't clap. He don't love his mother. He do not love his mother. Him. Everybody look at him. Yeah. You ain't clap, dog. You ain't love. Do you love your mother? Apologize. We ain't gonna go there. He gonna fuck up the whole comedy show. I'm fucking talking about death and shit. I don't know where the fuck to go from that and shit. I love it. I love my mother. I love my mother to death. Now I love my mother. Yeah, now. Like when I was young, I couldn't stand my mother. I couldn't stand her ass. Y'all used to get a lot of ass whoopings. Anybody in here used to get a lot of ass whoopings? Hell yeah, you look like you used to get your ass whooped a lot, dog. You got that Southeast ass whooping look face. Yeah, you got that look on your face, you know? Shit, you Caribbean? Oh yeah, you got beat with a motherfucking with a motherfucking long ass piece of wood and shit. What that say, boy? Got my ass whooped. I remember I got my ass whooped one time in a grocery store. I never forget. My mother, she smacked me with a whole gallon of milk and shit. A whole fucking gallon of milk. The shit was fucked up. Now you laughing, dog. You fuck. And it was white people. It was white people in the aisle. They was concerned for me. They was concerned because I had the white milk on my face and shit. I had the white. They thought I was a white child getting beat by a black parent and shit. Then the milk fell off my face. They're like, that nigga, he be all right. That nigga, he be all right. I'm all right. I made it. You know what I'm saying? I made it. You know what I'm saying? You know. But ain't nobody get their ass whooped worse than Michael Jackson, though. Michael Jackson got his ass. You know about that? You know about Joe Jackson? Joe Jackson was the first parent to beat the black off his child. I swear to God, he turned Michael Jackson to a rich white woman and shit. The shit was amazing. Y'all seen that shit. Y'all think, what's up, buddy? You gonna stop? You gonna pull over? Oh, okay, yeah. Nah, this how we gonna do this on Georgia Avenue. Beat the shit out of Michael Jackson. Y'all thought those was dance moves by Michael Jackson and shit. Those was ass whooping defense techniques and shit. You know, you think about that shit. You smack Michael in his back. Boy, did I tell you to spit? Wow. Tell him. He say, boy, didn't I tell you to spit? bit. Smack him in his leg. Wow, Michael, fuck it. They was doing an interview one time with Michael Jackson. They say, Michael, how often does Joe Jackson whoop your ass? Mike just starts singing. Sometimes on a Monday, and a Tuesday, and a Wednesday. Sometimes on a Thursday, and a Friday, and a Saturday. They said, Michael, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Michael? Fuck Michael Jackson up. Michael Jackson ass. What's up, how y'all doing over there? Y'all was the rappers, right? Y'all was rap. Yeah, nigga in the building, in the spot, nigga. Nah, that's what's up. I rap too. I do a little bit of music. We gonna link up. I'm gonna talk to you a little bit later. And shit, lot of shit going on. I was late on my way here. I was late. I was rushing. I was on the highway going 90 miles an hour and shit. And I looked over, and this white lady, she was doing 90 miles an hour too. And she looked over at me, and the bitch locked the doors and grabbed the purse and shit. The bitch, we on the highway, man. We on the highway, bitch. Fuck. So I followed her and robbed her and raped her and shit, whatever the fuck they say. I don't fucking know, bitch. The shit be going on, just a lot of shit, you know. I went out of town. I went to Pennsylvania one time. I went to this restaurant. As soon as I walked into the restaurant, this old white lady walked up to me and she said, hey, we don't serve colored people. I said, that's cool. That's cool, bitch. Because I don't eat colored people neither, bitch. I don't eat colored people neither. And shit, you imagine you order some shit and a big black nigga come on your plate and shit. I don't want that shit. Eat colored people. What the fuck? All my weed heads, if you love weed, make some noise. If you love weed, hell yeah, shit. We got Erykah Badu over there and shit. That's right, boo. Y'all brought y'all own chairs. I said, fuck that. She popped the trunk and got 3 chairs and shit. Bitch, I got 3 chairs in the trunk. Bitch, we good, bitch. Where the fuck you get them chairs from? I love weed. Like I said, I was running late. That's a nice car. I was running late. I was at the stop sign. I was high as shit. I was smoking right before I came. I was at the stop sign. I was waiting for the stop sign to turn green and shit. I was waiting for that motherfucker to. The stop sign never turned green and shit. So I would call Kevin Lance Murray, tell the motherfucker I be running late and shit. But I'm here. Y'all have a good ass time. Sid Vicious.
Yeah, keep it going for Sid Vicious. That was great, man. Y'all good? Everybody smoking? Everybody good? B-Dub, you got that good? You smoking tonight? You smoking tonight? I smoke. Everybody smokes, right? It's 2020. Everybody smokes. And if you don't smoke, you got to smoke because shit is that fucked up, right? But I got to stop smoking. Why do I got to stop smoking? There's many reasons. Wake and bake. Are you familiar with this concept, the wake and bake? That's my shit, the wake and bake. First thing you do, you wake up and smoke. You do it? Wake and bake. It's the best. Some problems with wake and bake. There's some problems with wake and bake. Here's one problem with wake and bake. First problem, I just look in the mirror for 5 hours and I just start to rap every lyric to every gangster rap song I ever heard, and I believe that the lyrics pertain to me personally, and I got to stay in the house because I don't want nobody to test my manufactured gangster that I just made in the goddamn mirror, so I got to stay in the house, lose half the day. That's the first problem. Second problem is that I change. I become a different person because after I lose half the day, I just become a 22-year-old white woman because I just want to fucking dance. Oh, you just got to dance. Oh, he mad because he not dancing. You just got to dance. Playboy, hit an old school move. Third reason I can't smoke reefer is the cotton mouth. It's the cotton mouth. You know about this cotton mouth, this dry mouth? Does anybody know about this shit? And I ain't talking about no run of the mill, drink some coconut water, then you're good type cotton mouth. I'm talking, imagine a tiny Eli Whitney in the back of your throat spinning a tiny cotton gin. And all the cotton is absorbing all the moisture in your mouth. No secretions. Dry. You guys know about the cotton gin? Real quick, history lesson. Invented in 1793, patented in 1794 by American inventor Eli Whitney. The cotton gin changed the game for cotton production on every American plantation, because now motherfuckers didn't have to remove the seeds from cotton manually. They had a machine that could do it. So what does that mean? More cotton production. So what does that mean, B-Dub? Every plantation needs more slaves to handle all that cotton. So this machine, this cotton gin, forever changed the history of black people in America. This cotton gin. You know what other machine changed our history, B-Dub? Motherfucking turntable, nigga. That was supposed to hit when I did that. Nothing can stop me. We're all the way up. We're going to keep the show going. Next comic coming to the stage. Very funny man. Make some noise for the very funny Thomas.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. What you want, show it what you need.
Bruh, Kevin, everybody who lives there hates you now, Kevin. Just so you know. They're all really mad. Can you guys hear me? Can't tell. All right, cool. So Jimmy Page was the lead guitarist of Led Zeppelin, and it was good to be Jimmy Page. One day, Jimmy Page, after a long day at work stealing music from black people, went to a club. Posted up at the bar was Lori Maddox, a model and teenager, 14 years old. Now, if I, for some twisted reason, hit on a 14-year-old and she figured out what I was going to do, or what I was trying to do, I think the reaction would be something like, my God, But her reaction is, oh my God, I get to date Jimmy Page. Right? So then he's hanging out, they're dating, he's having fun. Did something more interesting happen while I was out? Whatever. Okay, so Jimmy Page goes to her mom, and he's like, hey, Mrs. Maddox, is it okay if I take your daughter with me on the plane and fly her out, but leave her on the plane and go do shit and just come back to the plane to fuck her and make sure nobody knows about it? Because if anybody figures out, I'm going to get arrested for statutory rape like I'm 1973 R. Kelly. What is an R. Kelly? Don't worry about it. Can I bring her on the plane? And she was thrilled. She was so excited. Oh my God, she's just like Prissy Presley, referring to the 13-year-old Elvis started dating when he was 23. Right? Y'all know Elvis, right? 'Cause I can't help falling in love with a teenager. It's just messed up, man. So here, I got a question. Maybe somebody already knows this. If you take the first Beatles record that ever happened and get the first song off the first Beatles record and get the first lyrics off of that first song, anybody got to guess what they are? I'll tell you. The first lyrics. And it's just 17, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm here with Chris Hansen. He knows what you mean. Can you have a seat over here, please? Like, for real, the first fucking lyric, that's so weird. Who knew Chris D'Elia was on the Beatles? That was for the comics. I should have a better segue. I'm Jewish, and I guess that's the segue. I'm Jewish, and I don't get these newfangled American Nazis, right? Like, I just don't get it. Because the old school German version used to say, we have to protect the purity of the German race. But the American version is saying, we have to protect the purity of this mix of the English and the Scottish, and the Irish, and the French, and the Spanish, and the Portuguese, and the Germans, and the Austrians, and the Hungarians, and the Polish, and the Belgians, and the Dutch, and the Liechtensteinish, and the Luxembourgish, and the Swedes, and the Swiss, and the Finns, and the Norwegians, and the Italians, and the Sicilians, and the Czechs, the Slovakians, and the Slovenians, the Bosnians, and the Serbians, the Herzegovinians, and the Greeks, and the Macedonians, the Romanians, the Bulgarians, and the Russians, and the Ukrainians, the Latvians, the Estonians, the Lithuanians. There's 39, okay? 39 different goddamn kinds of white people. Get you. Can't have a master race ideology with a 39-part master race, can you? What are you going to do? Form races, Power Rangers? Come on. And Nazis are obsessed with the Jews. To list Jews, categorize Jews, put little stars of David next to pictures of Jews. They're not going to get everybody. You want to know why? Because nobody in this crowd knew I was Jewish, so I told you so. That's why. It's true. Y'all thought it was Amish. My disguise is perfect. I'm never getting caught. Pennsylvania's 3 hours away. They're not getting me. Okay? So I feel like I have a good relationship with the religion of Judaism, right? I started praying at 5. At 13, I got about $2,000 in cash in envelopes for my relatives, and then I never went to synagogue again. I cashed out. I loved it. I loved it. That's a good return on investment for child labor. It is. So there are these people called Lubavitchers, right? Let me explain Lubavitchers. So you aren't allowed, just as a Jew, to go to someone and be like, "Hey, you heard about our Lord and Savior Yahweh?" You're not allowed to do that. Not allowed to do that. But but you are allowed to ask a Jew if they're Jewish and try to convert them into more religious form of Judaism. And like, you're thinking, Tom, you haven't been to synagogue in like, what, 17 years? What do you think of this? And I am all for it, okay? Because the Lubavitchers teach you a valuable lesson if you're Jewish. If someone asks you if you're Jewish, lie. Of course you lie. There's no good reason to tell the truth. There's no good reason. Either they could be, at the very best, they're Lubavitchers. Okay, let's start. Hello? Marco? Okay, cool. So at worst, they're Lubavitchers. Or even worse, at best, Lubavitchers. Or even worse, they could be Nazis. Thank you. Let's try again. We'll get there together, everybody. Okay? At the very best, they're Lubavitchers. Or even worse, they could be Nazis. Or even worse than that, they could be woke white people who think having a Jewish friend makes them a better person. And I can't have any of that. None of it. Do I have an echo now? Okay, this is awesome. Bible stories. Okay, round of applause if you know that the Jews wandered the desert for 40 years. Okay, round of applause if you know why. So here's the deal, right? When the Jews had to go get water in the desert, Moses would pick up his staff, walk over to some rock. He goes, "I'm so cool." Water comes out, Jews get the drink. One day Moses is walking up to the rock when God comes in on the Bluetooth connection in Moses' ear. He's going,
"Moses, my child." Let's try that again. "Moses, my child."
"Yes, my Lord."
"Moses, my child, I do not want you to strike the rock. I want you to talk to the rock."
"Why? And what's the deal with the reverb? I thought you were God."
Don't worry about it. I want you to do it to show your faith in me."
"Well, I'm not fucking doing it."
"Moses, dude."
"I'm not fucking doing it, God. You can't make me. I have free will. You gave it to me."
"Moses, what is the first commandment?"
"The fuck's the commandment? We're not that far in the story yet." Finally, eventually, Moses goes, "Fuck this, God. I'm doing this my way." Water gushes out of the rock, and all the Jews have to run for their lives. And I really feel like this story speaks to me personally about what it means to be Jewish. You get what I'm saying? One of the only groups of people potentially unfortunate enough to drown in a desert. My name's Tom Dykes. Thank you so much.
Keep it going for Tom Dykes. What's up, Playboy? We got another show going on over here. There's another stage. We got a side stage going on over here. It's the amateur hour over here. So if y'all want to watch this stage, it's free as fuck. So check my man out. He's gonna pop lock. Hit him with the... Oh, he was an old school pop locker in '89, boy. In '89, Slim right here. They called him the Golden Child because he light skinned. They called him the Golden Child, boy. I see you, Playboy. Make some noise for my man right here. Somebody please make some noise for my partner in crime. We're gonna keep this funky show moving left and right tonight. The next comic coming to the stage is the first bit of estrogen on the stage, and we need it desperately, goddammit. Make some noise for Sarah Roche. Yeah, I love her. So I love that person you're talking about. So just take it easy. I take it easy, baby. I see you. I got you, baby. Okay, cool. I love you, baby.
Thank you for having me. Do you mind if I...
Something new.
Thank you for that song. Oh. Hey. Okay, has anyone made jokes about you two sitting up here yet? Anyone? No? Okay. So I very much felt coming up like this was like some king and queen, and I'm like your jester. And then you're going to be like, off with her head. No, it's one dick joke, relax. Kind of thing. Hey, I'm Sarah. Thank you for coming out. Super cool beans of you all. Yeah, excellent. Thank you for starting that. When like all of this started in March, I remember being at work, and the only thing that we really knew about coronavirus was like it made you cough. You know, that was like one of the first things. And I would come in the morning, and my throat would be a little congested. I would have a cough or have to clear my throat. And I remember my coworkers looking at me and being like, "Do you feel okay?" And it took everything in me to not be like, oh no, it's cool. Like I just smoked a healthy roach on the way in. I'm fine. I'm cool. Yeah. When in the very beginning, I remember there being a woman on TV from the CDC, and she was an infectious disease specialist, and she was just like letting everyone know like what you can and can't do, like what's our new normal, whatever. And one of the things she said, she was like, oh, feel free, you can order food. Feel free to order food. Like, there's no danger in that. Because... Ooh. If anyone knows anything about me, I command a stage. Okay, so she was saying it's cool to order food because coronavirus can't travel in fecal matter. I was like, oh. Like I still ordered Popeyes. Like I don't know. I still ordered, fully knowing. I lost my job. Anyone else? Oh, why is there an awe? Everyone lost their jobs, except for like weed dealers. But yeah, yeah, I lost my job, and after that, I started watching a lot of Nat Geo, National Geographic, and for some reason, I was really stuck on penguins, and I think it was because like they walk like they just lost their job. So I was like, I relate to you guys real hard right now. You look like you're down on your luck. Okay. I feel like I've gotten you guys enough to go to this half joke. This isn't so much a joke, it's just something that I found out. I'm like, other people need to know. So I was watching something about Stephen Hawking, and later in his life, when like he like couldn't walk anymore, he would have a bunch of colleagues over to his house, and then he would make them stay downstairs in silence and not accept any help and crawl up the stairs to get himself ready for bed. And it would take 15 minutes. Like that was 15 seconds. Sorry, I think that's like an aggressive trolling on Stephen Hawking's part to his colleagues. Like a big, you're gonna be uncomfortable for a while. There was a study that came out saying that if you smoke weed, it's harder for the virus to like attach to the inside of your lungs. And I was really excited for a second because like, I'm invincible. But then I looked further into the study to see like who had conducted it, and it was like all weed producers. Like, oh, the call is coming from inside, kind of thing. Have I gotten a light? No. Oh, cool. Before all of this, like a few years ago, I got divorced. Stop it. Stop. Yeah, when I got divorced, it was a bummer. And I ended up going out with a bunch of my girlfriends who I hadn't seen in a long time. And we were at a bar, and I went to go get a round of drinks. And at some point, from behind me, I felt like a super douchey presence. Right? So I turned around to investigate, and there was, not you two, because I head off, I don't, so there was a different person who's a douchebag, thank you. No, yeah, thanks. I'm gonna skip this joke, because fuck that. Okay, this is another thought. Hey ladies, where are you tonight? Oh, there they are, hey. Oh, that's specifically my sister. Okay. Okay, can I just do my last joke? I'm gonna do one more joke and then I'm gonna leave it all alone. And I'm gonna, okay, no. Oh, I appreciate you. Okay, you might like this one. Okay, sure. I bet. Oh my God. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just give the mic to Kevin.
Yo! You know, entertainment. Entertainment's a tough business. Entertainment's a tough business. You'll do what? You'll shoot my ass. Mad witnesses, bruh! Mad witnesses, so, I mean, he look like a 22 type of dude, right? I could take a 22 bullet, I believe. Entertainment is a tough business, All right, I'm gonna get up the stage before I get shot. Make some noise for the next comic coming to the stage. The very funny Tommy Taylor Jr. I'm literally leaving the stage because it might be a shooting, so I'm the target. So you good? Like your boy from Compton said, this ain't free. I got girls that I should have made pay for it. Got girls that I should have made wait for it. I got girls that'll cancel a flight back home. Stay another day for it. You got attitude on nine. Test. Hey. Stomach on flat. All right, we can wind that down. Yes. Welcome to gentrification. We got instant Yelp reviews right here. Nigga, this is exciting. You gonna bring me up right after this? Nigga hollering in the background. This is the most professional, unprofessional show I've ever been a part of. I'm never coming back. Nigga, we don't got no permit for this. But nigga out in the street, this nigga, I don't even think this nigga live here. This nigga squatting in somebody else's house. Nigga hollering at us. Like, nigga, we should be hollering at you. Nigga, this nigga, how did nigga get up in the window and then back downstairs? And then back up in the window again? Like, this nigga's doing too much right now. I don't know about y'all, but this nigga's doing too much in the quarantine. Nigga, he done carry COVID all around his house. Well, somebody else's house. He done carry COVID everywhere. Hey, huh? I hear you, nigga. How this nigga so loud without a microphone? First of all, I got a microphone. This nigga louder than me. Like, how is this possible? Nigga, golly. This whole show's messed up. First of all, the DJ got the spotlight. Like, who set this up? Nigga, who thought of this contraption? Nigga, like, yo, yeah, me and my girl gonna be sitting over here. You know what I'm saying? Just tweak the light over here, though. Tweak the light. She got the new hairdo. She got her hair braided during the quarantine, so I worry about to see my boo. I gotta see my baby right here. Man, this nigga got he got Funyuns and everything. Nigga, Black and Miles. This nigga, all right. This nigga's prepared for the night. He's prepared for everything. What's up? We got Jeffrey Epstein over here. What's up, brother? Nigga, y'all see what I see, don't y'all? Y'all niggas see the exact same thing I see. Nigga got his collar pop. Like, no white man's gonna have his collar pop if he ain't running some sex scandals, you know what I'm saying? This nigga look too proper. He got the little slick back. You got Yeezys on with the suit? This nigga got too much. Yes. He's oblivious to what's going on. He's like, I got 5 girls going to Argentina right now. Let's get him in. Let's get the logistics ready. Flying in the night. Oh, man, this has been exciting and unexciting. Niggas at the taco shop, they don't know what to do right now. Like, nigga, take my food back. I'm going back home. I don't even know. We got a VIP section. Nigga, look at this. We got and nobody's in the other VIP. Y'all could have used this property, too. I don't understand why. Nigga standing on the street. Nigga, we got couples here with masks on. Nigga, y'all don't even trust each other. I don't understand what's going on right here. These ladies, I don't know where they came from, but they brought their own chairs to sit on the sidewalk like they're enjoying their life. All right, this is exciting time, man. I was a little sad. I got pulled over when I came over. I knew this night was gonna be messed up. I got pulled over by the DC police on my way here. First of all, I don't know anybody else hate DC cops, especially Jeffrey Epstein. He's like, I absolutely. Hey, all authority, FBI, the ATF, especially. First of all, let me tell you this thing. This nigga needs to get pulled over himself.
Like, DC cops are the most unprofessional, most crookedest cops in the country. I don't care what anybody says, man. They are. Like, because most of my family members got DC police. That's why I know. I remember the night before orientation, my cousins, they were police. The night before orientation, they went to the club. I was like, nigga, how y'all going to the club? Y'all got orientation in the morning. He's like, nigga, we about to orientate these hoes tonight. I'm like, y'all niggas should not be police. Y'all should not, like, first of all, I don't know if y'all realize DC police, their motto is to protect and serve. Have you, like, I feel like half these niggas served time before, because have you seen these niggas? Nigga, they got face tattoos. They got full Rick Ross beards. Like, you ain't supposed to have a beard, like facial hair when you're police. Right? Nigga, they got all kinds of, they smoking Black and Miles with the DJ. Like, DC police are the most unprofessional cops, man. Then they got the nerve to pull you over for the same thing they're guilty of. Y'all ever experience that nigga doing the same thing you do? My cousin actually pulled me over one day. My cousin pulled me over. He didn't know it was me, though. He pulled me over. He gonna flash a light at me like, woo, sir, you cannot be operating a motor vehicle while using a cellular device. I said, nigga, Dante? Like, nigga, you just text me. Bro, I'm just responding to your text. He's like, nigga, T? Oh, don't tell me. Hey, nigga, you gonna leave me on red, though? You gonna leave me on red? I'm like, nigga, you just pulled me up. I was like, nigga, responding to text is important. We going to the club tonight. Man, I used to think the club was safe. I always see DC police in front of the clubs. Come to find out, these niggas is holding the women. They at the club, they be like trying to pat women down unnecessarily. Like, I seen one dude, he's like, man, you can't bring liquids in the club. He's like, sir, I don't have any liquids. He's like, yeah, you got that wet ass pussy. Oh, man. All right, Jeffrey Epstein, you like that one. I heard nobody else say. Oh, man. This goes without saying, man, this has been a crazy year. First of all, it goes without saying, man. This year is so crazy. I don't know if y'all realize this. We done forgot the regular crazy stuff that's happened. Right? We don't even care about the regular crazy things that have happened already this year. Like, I don't know if y'all remember this. Like, this year, the U.S. government admitted we have UFOs. We have alien life form. See, none of y'all niggas care. Like, any other year, that would be outstanding news. Like, we got another life form out there. I'm pretty sure Donald Trump is an alien. Right? Nobody cares about it, man. Then we had, in California, we had a baby's gender reveal party burned down the whole state. It caused a whole, forest fire. We got clouds now because of this. Like, y'all still don't care. That's crazy, man. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm pro-life, but I'm pretty sure that's God's way of saying that baby shouldn't be here. You're gonna burn down the whole state, niggas? And then I was thinking about this, like, what if, like, after the baby grows up, it's like, yo, I want to have a sex change. Like, nigga, no, you gotta stick with it. Like, nigga, you burn down the whole state, nigga. You can't be changing stuff out willy-nilly. You know what happened when we announced you was a man? Man. Then I was watching the news today. This like regular crazy stuff that like nobody even cares about. No, I was watching the news today. Tiger Woods just got engaged to a black woman. Yes, did y'all hear about this? Tiger Woods just got engaged to a black woman. I was like, yo, that is crazy. Crazy, right? Look, I'm clearly lying, but look, half of y'all niggas believe it. That's how crazy this year is, 2020, man. That's how crazy this year is. All I'm saying is, man, if you got a goal, you got a dream, this is the year to do it. Anything is possible this year, man, because, like, anything, like, my ex-girlfriend called me up, like, Tommy, I'm going to find a man better than you, smarter than you, and makes more money. I was like, nigga, this year you probably will. Like, this is your year. You can get everything you don't deserve. Man, before I go, I want to say a word of prayer for Donald Trump. Now, this nigga got coronavirus still on Twitter. Like, how is this possible? Can that joint spread to his fingers, first of all? Like, do y'all realize we got the first presidential cyberbully? Right? This is our first presidential cyberbully. This nigga be on Twitter clapping back at everybody. Like, he clap back game is hard, man. Like, you don't even got to say nothing mean to him, right? You just got to disagree or something. He'll, like, clap back at you. You be like, I don't like the color of your suit. It's like, well, your mother's a whore. Like, nigga, you don't even know my mama, though. Like, she reclaimed her life after college, I have you know. All right, give it up for Mary Kate and Ashley as they walk through. My name is Tommy Taylor Jr. Nigga, follow me on Facebook, Instagram. White women, take your phone now. You got Follow me, Tommy Taylor Jr. with a JR. Hey, none of y'all niggas care. Nigga, I hope, hey, nigga, come back out. Hey, where you at? Nah, thank y'all very much.
Keep it going for Tommy Taylor Jr. Homie had a rubber. He had a condom on the mic. You see that? He's a safe dude. He a real safe dude. He's a safe dude. We're going to keep this show going. We got one, maybe two comics. Depends on the situation with a Lyft driver and a misunderstanding. It depends on the situation. But the next comic, this guy. This is a great treat. He's super funny. Make some noise for Mr. Ross Benoit.
Looking like a quarter lick. Run up on me and you get hit.
Hey guys, one more time for host Kevin, everybody. What's up? This is this is gonna be better than the Lakers game. What I've seen tonight, I can't. The Lakers game is not gonna be fun to watch. What's up? How are you guys? You guys having fun with the news? Yeah. News now, I can't take seriously. Right? If it's not about the pandemic, the movement, or the election, I don't care. Peak pandemic, I got a notification from CNN. It's a true story. I pick up my phone, I look at it, CNN's like, hey, we just had a big discovery. We found out that sperm don't wiggle, they spiral. Cool. How's that vaccine coming? What's up with that? We have scientists looking at loads under a microscope right now. Shouldn't we be using all our resources to fix this? That's why men shouldn't run the country. It's like, sir, we need more money for the vaccine. Should we take it from the cum budget? He's like, no. Double that. I want to double that budget, actually. I want dudes coming on the moon 2021. Anything, too. Even like, sad news, man. When Ruth Bader Ginsburg died, that was so sad. It was sad, but it was even sadder to figure out which of my friends don't know anything about politics. I'd ask my friends, I'm like, hey, did you hear RBG died? They're like, that old Redskins quarterback died? I'm like, his career did, but. Any news, man? You guys followed the Tory Lanez, Meg Thee Stallion shooting? You guys know about that? You know how he released an album telling his side of the story? It's like, dude, you're wanted. What are they going to bring that up in court? Being like the judge be like, all right, Tory, bring up Spotify. Let's see what you got to say. I don't know. All right, I won't do that one again. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Do you guys believe in zodiac signs? Do you? Yeah? I'm like up in the air about it. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Like, I hate when people come out to me, they're like, oh, you're a Pisces. That's why you can flow and you relax. And you're just like water. I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah, maybe it's that edible I ate 20 minutes ago, too. I don't know. Well, that dude's an Aries. That's why he's aggressive. I'm like, I just saw him doing cocaine on the bathroom floor at a Modest Mouse concert, of all places. I'm trying to be better, too, man. Dating, are you guys going on dates during this time? It's weird dating now, but you got to do stuff. Like, for a while, you couldn't go into like a museum or a restaurant. You had to improvise. So dudes had to do stuff that would normally never fly. Like on a dating app, you have to like text a girl like, hey, meet me in this field at 6. Come alone, wear a mask. You got to do weird. And they're like, oh my God, he's being safe. This is so good. You can't do that, man. I never thought, too, in my life I'd be so acquainted with hand sanitizer. Do you ever think you would get to that point? I'm like bougie about it now. I'm going into Target. I'm like throwing it back. I'm like, this is unscented. I'm like getting angry about shit. You remember when it was hard to get? It was like drugs. People are like, I got that bathtub sandy. It's just bleach and gelatin. Have fun. Grocery stores, too. Grocery stores. Have you guys seen the arrows at the grocery stores? Yeah? Those arrows are like, they got a call one morning. They're like, hey, we got to put arrows down. And they're like, does it have to be in any direction? They're like, no, it doesn't. Let them figure it out. I don't even get what the arrows are. Dude, I was at the grocery store the other day. I saw a dude pick up a pear, lower his mask, smell the pear, and put it back. I think he kissed it. I think he was like, and put it back. Where are the arrows for that guy? I switched grocery stores, too. I started going to Whole Foods. I'm a Whole Foods guy now, yeah? All right, hold your applause. All right. I went to Whole Foods. I mean, unemployment's been pretty good, so things have been stepped up. I went to Whole Foods. My first time going to Whole Foods was like a new experience. Everybody's attractive. It's pristine. It's clean. I felt I didn't fit in. I'm like walking past employees. They're like talking shit. They're like, look at Trader Joe over here. Jesus. I was there. I heard some lady go. She was like, "You're out of salmon jerky." I'm like, "Salmon jerky? Do you guys have stem cells here?" At that point, if you're selling salmon jerky, you're selling little fetuses in jars. My first day there too, I was leaving. I went to go cash out. They had one cashier working, all self-checkout. They got rid of a bunch of cashiers because they don't want to pay people to work. So I want to support the one person working. I'm waiting in line to use the cashier. I want to support any way I can. Another employee comes up to me and she's like, "Sir, the self-checkout is open." I was like, "I'm going to wait." She goes, "Sir, the self-checkout is open." I'm like, "You know what? I wasn't planning on stealing today, but if you insist, you got to steal from self-checkout. You got to steal. Taco packets, you scan 1, take 7. That's how that works. Fruit, do you guys ever do that with fruit where you lift it up a little bit, you get a little bit of weight off of it? You save $3, man. That's lottery ticket money. That's a real winner's game. That's good money. You guys think of how they're going to give out the vaccine too? Do you ever think of that? Like, what are they going to do? Give it out at CVS? You guys ever been to CVS for a medical procedure before? It feels illegal, like they're just making it up. I got a flu shot there one time. I walked in, I'm like, "Hey, I'm here for a flu shot." They're like, "We do that?" They don't even know what the fuck's going on. They sent me to the back. They called over a guy wearing a polo who was stocking the deodorant out. I don't even think he worked there. He's just like, "Yeah, fuck it, I had time. They called me back here. Thought I'd give it a try. You seem like a nice guy. I don't know." When this guy gave me the shot, he took the capsule off with his teeth. He bit it off like we're in war. I swear to God. And he spit it at me and called me a pussy. I don't even understand. I'm like, "Sir, I have Kaiser Permanente. I don't need to be treated this way." I'm not a very smart guy either. You guys smart? Smart people? One person, the rest of you are like, "Dude, this is a free show. Shut the fuck up." I'm not a smart guy. I'm not a smart guy, and I hate when people throw it in my face that I'm not smart. I can't stand it. Like, you ever been talking to somebody and be like, "Hey, did you see that movie?" And they fire back. They're like, "No, but I read the book." All right, I'll just go fuck myself in the corner then. That's the end of this. I want to start doing that, though, but for, like, movies that don't make sense. Someone's like, "Did you see the new Fast and Furious?" I'm going to be like, "No, but I read the book." All stick figures, written by Vin Diesel. Very compelling stuff. You should check it out. I'm not smart, man. I mix up words a lot, too. You guys ever do that? You guys ever mix up words? That can ruin your life. When I was a kid, I was nominated to go buy weed from the old man across the street for the first time. And when I went over there, at the time, I didn't know the difference between risky and risque. I thought risque was like an avant-garde way of saying risky. So I come back, all my buddies are like, "Hey, did you get the weed? Did you get the stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah, but it was me and this old man, this dark apartment. It was pretty risque." They're like, "Did you fuck that old man for this weed?" "Dude, we gave you enough money. We don't know." I'm just going to wait for this to go by. Career high, folks. Career high. How you doing? It's fine. Just pursuing my dreams. It's all right. I'll end it on this. You guys have been really fun. So I'm just going to end with something I saw the other day. Did you guys watch the debates? Yeah? That was chaos, huh? I think that guy was monitoring. I think he was the guy. Watching the debates, so they talked a lot about undecided voters. Undecided voters. It's crazy to me to be in this time and to be an undecided voter. What more do you need to see? If you're an undecided voter at this time, you are never allowed to choose a restaurant. That's crazy to me. Like, well, we have 2 restaurant options. One, you have to raise a dog for a year and then shoot it to get in. And the other one's You're high, man. You should be like on board with that. And the second restaurant's a really old restaurant, and it takes a long time to get your food, but you get the gist. I don't know. That's it. You guys were very fun. I'm Ross Benoit.
Ride around these streets.
Yeah, keep it going for Ross Benoit, and keep it going for all the comics you've seen tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We do this every 2 weeks, weather permitting. My name is Kevin Lance Murray. This has been Canna Comedy. Thank you so much for coming out.
I'm Millie Rock on any block. 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 I'm Millie Rock on any block.